Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got this thing right here. This is the Commonwealth Carriage. The mod's called Commonwealth Carriages because there's multiple throughout the world. But what this is it's a carriage service. So, like you have in Skyrim, right? You go pay the guy who works there or whatever. Like, you're like, hey bro, can you like take me to Whiterun or wherever the fuck you're from, right? To all the major capital cities. This works very similar to that, besides there's no person actually running the thing. This is empty, right? But you could sit in this thing. And it actually, instead of like in carriages and the traveling system in Skyrim or whatever, you just kind of go there. The screen fades black. You just like, he tells you a little tidbit about where you're going, and then you go there. This is actually travel thing. So as you see, we have a lot of destinations here: Diamond City, Good Neighbor, Bunker Hill, Sanctuary Hills, which is obviously where we're at, the Castle, Cambridge Police Station, Starlight Drive-In, Ten Pines Bluff, Coastal Cottage, Jamaica Plain and County Crossing, Taffetine Boathouse, Merkwater Construction Site, and the Croup Manor. So these are obviously all settlement locations for the most part. Like Starlight Drive-In, right? All these things. So I'm gonna take us to Diamond City, and we'll load this up. It doesn't cost any money, like carriages do in Skyrim or whatever. But this actually loads you into the carriage, and then physically, oh, it does take money. It does take 100 bottle caps. Thank you for taking Commonwealth Carriages. This thing actually physically drives you there. So we'll watch it for a little bit. But yeah, so this is obviously a very convenient thing if you're playing something like survival mode, because it will take you places. I mean, you're obviously still kind of exposed to danger, but we'll see here. We'll watch it as we go. But you can get shot at and things can attack you, but they can't actually do damage to you. There's some glitchy bugness to it. It's not the most perfect looking thing, but for the fact that the vehicles were never programmed into Fallout 4 in the first place, it actually works remarkably well of getting you to point A to point B immersively, right? It doesn't break the survival mode thing. Obviously, there's no driver to this, but we just pretend they're automated robots, right? It's a robot in there. It'd be cool if it had like a voice. That'd like the only thing that would enhance it better, if there was like a robot system on it. So yeah, obviously as you see, we're driving. It tries to find roads. It tries to stay on roads for the most part because it just makes it look the least buggy. But it can run into things sometimes. It clips through things, like your body doesn't actually exist when you're on this thing. But it will try to find my way to Diamond City, like it says. So obviously it's settlements too. So obviously that's a very handy factor for survival mode as well, because your settlements is where you're gonna. So you may not need to take the local Lidl perk, because you could just load yourself up with the junk and then fast travel on the carriage. Essentially, it's fast traveling. Obviously, it doesn't make much sense if you could just fast travel. It's not so fun. I'm getting shot at here. As you see, there's some gunners and stuff here. But as you see, I'm not taking any damage. They're shooting at me, and I'm aware of their position. But I imagine they would have hit me by now if they could have hit me, right? I haven't taken any damage. My HP bar doesn't even show up, right? My AP, they're just shooting at me. Nothing bad's happening. And obviously enemies can't chase you forever anyway. And you're going for what should be mostly safe locations. Except for if you're starting early on in the game, you can use this carriage if you have 100 caps. Get to Diamond City right in the very beginning of the game, kind of speedrun the thing. Because then you could get there without having to worry about dealing with nasty stuff along the way. Or get to any settlement to make a new camp from pretty much anywhere. These carriages are not just at Sanctuary Hills. Every one of those locations where you could go to, there's a carriage there as well. I mean, I think you guys get the general gist of the idea here. We're still watching it go, but it's going to come down here, down by the police department where the Brotherhood of Steel is at, Paladin Dance and all that stuff. We're going currently by, what, Corvega? Right? Is that Corvega? Yeah. My names are stuff sometimes. There's a Rad Roach dude. I mean, I'm getting shot at here, but as you see again, we're showing off that you cannot take damage. They're getting real salty that they can't shoot me. But I'm just going to roll down this road, and then what, you'd cross the... Where would you... I don't know where it's going to cross. I got some experience points somehow. I'm not even sure what I did. But yeah, there's the Brotherhood of Steel signal coming in. And I wanted to show this off too. So at any time, you can press B. Or, I mean A, I think? A. Yeah, you press A, and you can get right off of it. And it will say, we look forward to seeing you again soon. And it still keeps going. You can see which way it would go to get there. But you could hop off here, say you wanted to stop by the Brotherhood of Steel. You just start getting your way to Diamond City. It obviously drives right to the thing. You can stop this at any time too and click on it and then go to any new location. It costs 100 caps again. But I'm going to say, you know, never mind. Let it go. The carriage does go on its own. It's autonomous. But yeah, I stopped right here because I wanted to... Grey Garden. I want to stop at Grey Garden here and do that. So yeah, obviously it's a cool little mod, especially for survival mode, and letting you kind of get around and do kind of funky things like that. So if that seems like something you're into, especially if you're playing survival mode, check out this mod in the top link of the description. Once again, it's called Commonwealth Carriages. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like rating down below. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I'll see you in the next episode.